Good morning on a cold Tuesday in December. I have been on vacation the last 4 days, including the weekend. So I'm just getting back at it and I'm checking in on your word count. I mean, who am I kidding? I was looking at it all weekend, making sure you were keeping up and inputting your word count because these 3 weeks are critical. I couldn't afford to take a couple days off and not make sure you were filling in your word counts. And you've been doing a good job. So just promise me that you will go on each day at some point, or I get it, some days you may not be by your computer. The next morning, just put in a 0 or make sure that you log your word count for each day. Otherwise, it makes me mental and I have to call you and do the call of shame. And I hate doing that because we're adults, right? I don't like it any more than you do. So just make me that promise that you will go in each day and fill in the word count. If it's a 0, no judgment. That's okay. At least I know that it's in your mind each day that you should be doing some writing. And you put that 0, it reminds you the next day, I gotta dig a little deeper, right? So this is a tough week. I warned you about this one. Any race that you run, coming out of the gate, you're excited, right? Halfway through, it's like, oh, how much farther? And then you get into that third leg and you can see the end. So it's a little more motivating to keep pushing through. But this is the grind week. So this is where you really have to mentally just dig and put your word count in. Some days it's going to be a little bit of drudgery. You're not going to want to do it. But it's like I said before, sit down with your word processor and just free-form flow. I don't feel like writing today. Yesterday sucked. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever you got to do just to get that word count in there. Okay? Just to flex that muscle. Even if you're flexing it kind of weekly, at least you're getting the time in. Okay? Push through. 3 weeks of your life. And you got one down already. Matter of fact, you guys are looking really good with the word count. But again, I caution you not to get too comfortable because we had a big surge the first week with Ayasha and John. And I've been poking at John every day, like, what's your word count? What's your word count? We need your words. We need your words. And he has them. He just wasn't able to get them from the ghostwriter. So we got the words and I input them. And that gave you another nice surge in the second week. But that doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to win this thing unless you dig down deep and commit to your word count every day. Plus, I want you to get your words done so you have a book. You, each one of you that are writing right now, your goal is to come out of this with a book, not just to put in the the least time and the least amount of words to make you win this thing, because that's not the point, right? So get your words done, please. And also, I wanted to celebrate. Where's my camera so I can see it? I have the physical copy with Peter. And as a secondary point, also a client, Kimberly Wilson, was KPI-13. And then Daniel Neary, this is his wife Nina, and they own For You Fitness. So they all made a page in The Good Life in the Tampa Bay Business and Wealth magazine. How cool is that? This is the extra kind of stuff I do for you. I also hooked J-Lo up with a potential to get featured in NBC, not NBC local, NBC broadcast network out of New York. So if I see opportunities like that for you guys and I think it's not interfering with your current writing challenge, I'm going to send them your way and I hope you take a swing at them. All right, that's it. Looking good. You're almost at 200,000, which is where you need to be at the end of this week. But I want you looking at your personal goals. At the end of each week, you should have 10,000, then 20,000, and then 30,000. That's your cadence, your personal cadence. I think you're going to be okay overall. If we can get everybody over 10, I have Ian working with Topher tomorrow to get some word count in, and Melanie has a plan for him as well. So again, don't be concerned with Ian. I've been poking at him too. Like, we got to get your words in, dude, because everybody else is like, what's going on? We got it. So just concentrate on you, and you get your commitment in each day and each week, and then we're going to win this, and you're going to be authors. Keep warm. Talk soon. Bye. Oh, and don't forget ice skating on Wednesday if you have your writing done. I'm watching.